Tell them all is stink and dirty, stink and dirty. Viking. Double M.
Keegan is going to call those energies, those positive energies of our ancestors who fought for us to have this carnival, this Freedom Day. Keegan.
Ashe. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Velo Joe Tamana. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve Joe Tamana. Where you went, crazy woman, where you went, Joe Tamana. Where you went, sassy osa, where you went, Joe Tamana. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Velo Joe Tamana. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Velo Joe Tamana. Where you went, crazy woman, where you went, Joe Tamana. All you sing this, sing, Joe Tamana. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Velo Joe Tamana. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve, Lord. Oh, Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve. Sing, Mary Ve. Joe Tamana, Mary Ve. Joe, Mary Ve, Lord. Mary Ve. Mary Ve, Lord. Mary Ve. Mary Ve. Mary Ve. One more. Let me go. Hey, Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve. Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve. Sing it. Hey, Captain Breaker Man, the Pume Mary Ve. Oh, Captain Breaker Man, the Pume. Sing it loud. Hey, sing Mary Ve. Choke. Mary Ve. Bah, Mary Ve. Bah. Hey, Mary Ve. Give me. Hey, Mary Ve. Mary Ve. Mary Ve. Mary Ve. Ashe, we welcome everyone. Welcome all the ancestors and all the stick fighters here and there and everywhere. Ashe. As Machel said, I consider myself a student of Trinidad and Tobago culture, Trinidad and Tobago tradition, and about, as a martial artist for many years, I always, love combat and learning. But at a point in time, I put on a Japanese gi and I watch myself in the mirror and I say, this is not looking like me. I want my tradition. I want to know what Africa, I want to know what Trinidad looks like. And that's when I started looking inwards and saw Trinidad and Tobago stick fighting. I journeyed into the community of Moruga with my colleague Rondell Benjamin, and we started trying to understand what stick fighting was about. And we learned that stick fighting was more than just what people say, two fellas trying to bust each other head, drunk men in front of a rum shop, drinking punch or whatever. We realized it was a martial tradition or a martial art form that was highly skilled, and the things within it, the so-called rituals, the understanding, the teaching, how you eat, how you think, how you prepare yourself, we started realizing that there was so much more to this game and so many benefits. But more importantly, I have to say, as a musician, as a songwriter, as a performer, what really drew me to it was the lavways. Because I used to sing Soca, Calypso, and this one day, I was passing on the wharf, headed to a gig, and I heard these drums, and I stopped off on the wharf, and I went into the Gael, and I started singing with the drummers and the lavway people, the chant well, and I felt like it took me away. And I didn't go to my gig. And it just took me away for about 7 years, away from Calypso, away from Soca, and I've been in that tradition, learning from the masters like King Stokely, King Kali, King Kongobar. These are the men that lavways are written about, songs are written about. And I'd also like to recognize somebody in the audience today, Mother N2, Pearl N2 Springer, who is... She took me under her wings more than 7 years ago and guided me through the tradition as a female, as a mother, because it's men showing me the game, but have a female element. It's our days I come with my finger damaged, my elbow come out of place, a cut on my face, a bust head. And there's a maternal feeling when you're like, something that you will never understand how a mother feels when you see a child bleeding and how important the mother is to the community. So all of those things the tradition teaches you and how all those things interplay. So coming forward now, I reached that point where I was like, okay, I want to do something more for calendar. We formed something called the Boy Academy, and the Boy Academy was about continuously researching, archiving, and digging up the information about calendar and bringing it to the fore, because we wanted to move it away from this bosshead thing in front of a bar to show people what we were seeing in it, a real African tradition rooted here. As another mother of ours said, it's like a vase that we have to put together, that the tradition that the Africans, enslaved Africans, left for us. And once we put that together, we will find things, and we're seeing that here now. We're seeing what we're finding in it, and as we go deep, as Machel always telling us, we have to go deep. So this journey now has begun to go deep. Bringing it to the now, we wanted to make calendar mainstream, as you would say. And 3 or 4 years ago, Machel walked into the studio around Precision Productions in KC, and we were recording the lavaways because we wanted to record the lavaways of the old ones before they die out. So we have over 300-400 different songs, sit down, video archive. We're just building the archives. And we were leaving, and Machel was coming in, and he said, "What going on here? What going on here?" And I was happy that he came in because I saw an opportunity. You know what I mean? I was like, if this could match, then all right. Fast forward, we were in London in 2012, and we met up again at Tricycle Theatre. We did something there again. We spoke again, but the song wasn't in us, but the energy was building. And then last year, we were trying to build songs for Machel. Nah, not feeling that. Nah, not feeling that. So we dash a real thing. After, well, yes, you're reminding everybody that 2016, we also wrote Waiting on the Stage, so we have a road march with him already. So we wanted to follow up and come with something new. So we're trying the same formula we tried last year. We're going on, we're hitting the road. He said, nah, not feeling that, nah, not feeling that. I said, all right, no problem. I call him, I say, Machel, you ready to do this calendar thing? He said, yes, boy, we're doing that. I said, all right. But having written a lot of songs by myself, I felt like this song was bigger than me. It was bigger than all of us. And I had to enlist somebody who had that energy. And that's when, well, Kit and I met each other like about 2 months or so before. I called him and I said, Kit, I have something for you that we have to do. And that's how the collaboration between him and I started, and I immersed him in the culture, and we created something special that we have here today.
In this experience, I actually feel as though, which is not necessarily a bad thing, I feel as though I have a little culture in me. Why I would say that is because coming into this, I met Keegan probably about 6 months or 5 months ago. And through the immersion of the culture, I started to realize that I didn't actually know a lot. I went to school and I studied as much as I can. I graduate top in my class and whatnot. And I realized more and more I still don't know as much as I should know. I have 2 kids and I try to train them as best as I can. But still, I don't know what I'm supposed to train them if it is I don't know the right information or where it is I come from. So doing the right business or being successful in whatever you do and having the wrong purpose really struck a chord in me, especially for this experience. So along the way and being in the actual calendar kind of energy, that's how we kind of came up, because Keegan really had to, what's the word? Push me into that direction, because I kind of scared, I ain't not just jumping into anything just like that. But he really pushed me in the direction and I welcomed it. And we got the music for it, and then Keegan got the idea and the bosshead thing, and then we sat down and wrote it, and then I understood more and more. This is not just a song to jump up to or a song to necessarily, whine and balance to, but it's a celebration in a different form. And understanding through all of that is giving me more and more insight into, yes, the jumbie coming out, but it's a good jumbie. Yeah.
We have to remember that this song is talking about calendar, stick fighting. And when you're talking stick fighting and calendar, you're talking about energies, because when you listen to the song, we transport you and we bring you by the guile. We bring you inside the guile with us. That jumbie that you feel, or energy or spirit is literally hundreds of years of energy, music. We have things under the music like drums and chants there that are hundreds of years old. So we remember that. But something that is very special that I have to say is that in stick fighting, we like to say if the energy is too much for you, you will fall. You could fall down in the ring. If the stick too powerful for you, you'll fall down. And a song like this is a powerful song. And personally, I really couldn't see anybody else in this tradition in Trinidad and Tobago who who could have held this mantle and carried the song as well as Bunji, Garlin, and Machel Montano have done. Because, just to give you a little insight, a chantuel is all right, so you have a guy, there's 3 drums here, and Leon will tell you about the structure that just now. You have the drummers, and you have the chantuel who sings, you have the stick fighters, and you have the people. Unlike boxing, where it's just about the 2 guys fighting, calendar or stick fighting is about everybody. It's an African tradition where everybody's part. The stick fighter will not play well if somebody out there cheering for him, or some woman he like, or the community, or the drumming not playing a certain kind of way. It's so involved. It's a very involved kind of process. And you all are part of the song. And as Machel said, growing because the fever growing. Right? So the energy is passing through the song. And when Bunji stand up, Bunji puts across that thing, he holding that vibration. And Machel sings that vibration. Somebody else might fall down singing that song. You know what I'm saying? So it's an energetic kind of thing that we embrace. And as Stella said, we are unafraid to embrace it, as you say. But in some ways, we have to kind of mask it because some people are uncomfortable, but that is what we're doing.
2 points I wanted to add to that energy talk. All we get up to do things every day. Is a higher force directing what we do and giving us opportunities always to do things together. This song was being sent from a very long time ago to come right here to help us. And after it helped us, it had to help more people. And something is designing it that way. Some higher force is doing that. That is my firm belief, because the first version of this song, when Kit and Keegan will finish with it, was Captain Big Man, and I listened to it and I was like, Keegan, Kit, that ain't gonna make it. And that was the actual raw calendar music. And I was like, this is not going to make it, because I know how the people will react. This is a new day. We live in the age of religion and we enter in the age of technology. A lot of young people will not take going to church, or will not find out the information from the Bible or from the priest or from Bible study or Sunday school. They will find out what they need to find out on that phone that right in their pocket, and they will go out there and they'll have a lot of information out there. So we have to compete with the technology. The tradition has to be on point with the technology. So I said to them, I went and I sat down in the studio with Kit, and Keegan was there, and I said, Kit, play this song and let me explain to you what's wrong with it as it is. And I was like, it's too much of the calendar drums, the chanting will be too, how they going? They will say we come with some best village thing again, and they will feel like we're back in time. And Kit just say, all right, and he stopped it and he say, well, we did do a different kind of simplified version first that we didn't like, so we didn't bother to send that. And here it is. And he pressed play, and it was gung gung gudung gung gung gudung gung gudung gung gung. And I pressed up and I said, that is it. We could go with that. So we had to kind of do exactly what the ancestors was doing, hiding what they was really trying to do into something, because it was so powerful. We know that this power will go into people and will cause change. This is an entry point for the young men of Trinidad and Tobago to get a hold on the discipline and the anger and the energy and the force, that male driving force. This is also a song for the women to stand up and know that this is their time to be the strongest they could ever be. And yet this is a time when we face with so much challenges with men against women and women versus men and violence. And so this is an entry point to really show them tradition could be hip. We're bringing back an ancient thing, we're making it modern, but yet it still have the depth. And as they say, as we now start to dive deep, because in shooting the video, the amount of laugh ways we hear start to blow our brain into what we could create.
people hear a song, the song saying this, and somehow after listening to it 100 times, people still hearing that. Nowhere in the song did we say, we come out of bus they head. We said, they come out of bus we head. And for those who don't understand, it meant just in your daily life, people always coming at you as though they want to strike you. That is the objective and the angle of the song for those who still don't get it, because they still have people, what kind of song is that? Boss said they come out of bus people head. We never say we come out of bus nobody head. We said the way people are coming at us, like they want to bus, we head. And the song was so prophetic, right, that when the song dropped and people saw, the union and thing, it ain't no secret, there are a lot of people that rise up against it. And they just started attacking and trying to nitpick and separate and pull apart and them kind of thing. And it was exactly what was said in the song. They started coming at we like they want to boss we head, right?
And I have one more thing I would like to say. Finally. I was born in a village. I learned my upbringing, where all was forgiven. So I'm in tune with my spirit. I was born as a warrior. My father was a stick fighter. So why is that no pushover? Now we're fighting back. They come out to boss man. The blues they belting like they want to boss man. No matter what they do, me I do bong to them.
When I am bong today,
we they getting on like they want to come for me. So tell them come for me.
tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want to stop we, tell them anywhere we go, we afraid no man and afraid no demon. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want confront we, tell them we afraid no boy man, afraid no stick man, afraid no demon.
I say Olive, 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 Olive. We go come out hard to fight them like we name Joe Talmana. Olive, 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 Olive. We go come out hard to fight them like we name Joe Talmana. Afraid nobody. All them bad mind people, them who trying to stop we. Hit them with powder, tell them all this. Stick and dirty. Here we go. Right now I'm feeling the tension, and it's too much to mention. It take up all my attention.
Olive, Olive.
Of all the times you accuse me, and all the times you abuse me, so now you cannot refuse me. Olive, I was born in a village where I learned my upbringing, where all was forgiven. So I'm in tune with my spirit. I was born as a warrior. My father was a stick fighter. So why is that no pushover? Now we're fighting back. They come out to boss me.
With the pelting like they want to boss man. We they come,
we do bong to them.
Bong to them.
Well then get in on and say tell them come for me. They will come for me.
Watch it. Oh yes, they call me inhuman, descendant of the blue one, but this is my dominion. Holy faith. I have made preparation. I have faced tribulation. And this is my declaration. Oh, in the deep bush where I come from. Serpents and scorpions does run when they see my right hand. Bearing down for destruction. Oh. Afraid of no man and no boy and no woman, no girl and no thing. Came here to battle and fight for my life while I hearing you sing. They come out of boss me. The blues they pelting like they want to boss me. We they getting on like they want to come. Oh, I am bound today and we they getting on like they want to come for me. So tell them come for me. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want to stop we. Anyway we go, we afraid no man and afraid no demon. Tell them we don't afraid nobody. All of them who want confront we. Tell them we don't afraid no boy man, afraid no stick man, afraid.
I say Olive, 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 Olive.
We go come out hard to fight them like we named Joe Talman. I say Olive, 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 Olive.
We go come out hard to fight them like we named Joe Talman.